So we get Chad Gable versus Giovanni Vinci, aka my boyfriend. And so it wasn't a bad match, obviously. And it was a little bit longer than what I was expecting, given the fact that it was Chad Gable versus Vinci and how they treat Vinci. So I was happy about that. But of course I'm pissed that they had him lose, because why wouldn't they? They didn't have anyone else.
Death taxes. Vinci takes the fall. It's just nature.
It's painful, and I think it's unfair. So this is why we get to this. I want to understand why Triple H hates Vinci, because that's what it feels like. Maybe I'm being dramatic. I don't care. You guys can tell me I'm being dramatic. Literally don't care. I have been talking about this for months, that they keep having him when it's Imperium in a match. They keep having Vinci be the one to lose. And then when they put him in singles matches, Vinci is losing and like getting embarrassed, basically. So it really bothered me. And I want to understand why, because we know that they're high on Imperium. We know that they're especially high on Ludwig Kaiser, deservedly so. Okay, because Kaiser is highly undervalued, underrated. We've been saying that forever. So I can't take anything away from the fact that they're like letting him have more mic time and whatever. But what about Vinci? Like, why is Vinci being treated like he's nothing? Like, I'm just very confused.
The only reason I can give would be what you said already, with building up Kaiser as the second man or that next breakout star in Imperium, because he has it. I mean, look at what his little riff off with him and Maxine, my Alpha Queen.
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
Yeah, but with that, it shows that he has Mike. So obviously he's the next player. Now you have the backstage segment with Gunther and Ludwig, and he's berating him and saying how, why every week it's the same thing over and over again. They're just putting you down. You're getting beat. You're going through your hard time so you can finally have that breakout. That's the only reason I can think of, because I have no other explanation, because they're not going to break up Imperium. They're one of the hottest factions right now than Judgment Day. It makes no sense to just take out Vinci for no reason because he's losing. No.
Well, and I think that it wouldn't bother me as much as if he won sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, even if it was like 70-30 winning to losing, at least it would be like, okay, like he's legitimate, but they're having him lose, and not even to like that tough of opponents, or like from that like punishment of a finisher. So it's like, it doesn't really make any sense that they're making him look this way. And I agree, obviously Kaiser is so good on the mic, especially that they want to give him that time, but we don't even know how Vinci is. Because he doesn't get the opportunity, which we'll talk about again in a minute when we talk about what happened backstage. But they don't even let him talk.
No,
so it's like, how can we say that he's without a doubt not as good as Kaiser? I mean, obviously you can go to like NXT and look at that, but like, anyway, before I get off on a different tangent,